What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the M277 and why it's the most consistently deadly carbine in the game, particularly past a certain distance. I'm going to be giving you guys multiple builds for it, detailed information, and basically everything you need to know. So if you want to keep up to date with Battlefield 6 and you like these types of videos, sub to the channel, hit the like button, and I'll be playing in a $650,000 tournament on December 10th in Battlefield 6. I will have exclusive Twitch drops during this time, so if you guys want to unlock exclusive rewards, watch my stream on December 10th, watch us compete for the first place prize of $200,000. Follow my Twitch, first link in the description. So, the M277. The M277 is kind of like a carbine version of the TR7, except it just has more damage drop-off, and it just generally isn't as good. Like, it doesn't have a 3-bullet to kill range, the close range time to kill isn't that great, but once you get past about 20 meters, this becomes the fastest killing carbine in the entire game by a significant margin. In fact, the M277 doesn't have a single bit of damage drop-off until 70 meters, and you only drop 1 bullet to kill. So it's a 4-bullet to kill all the way out until 70 meters, and then past 70 meters, it is a 5-bullet to kill. A similar damage model to the M250 light machine gun, but again, slightly worse. In terms of close quarters viability for the M277, you're going to be losing out to multiple other carbines, but again, past 20 meters, you can challenge any other carbine in the game and they will just straight up lose to you. In fact, most light machine guns and ARs and SMGs will just lose to the M277 past any distance over 20 meters. Now let's jump in the test range and go over some more specifics and some of the best builds for this weapon. Alright, so let's start going over these builds. I have 3 separate ones and maybe a 4th bonus one we can try to work out together in the video here. So just some more basic information about this gun. Obviously, it has 25 base damage, where we already went over the damage model. It does drop off after 70 meters to a 5-bullet to kill, but maintains that 4-bullet to kill all the way out to 70 meters. 720 RPM, which means, you know, it's going to be able to handle itself with the other high rate of fire weapons pretty well. Default mag size of 20, unfortunately. You can get, I believe, just under sub 2-second reload time with mag catch and fast mag with this weapon. That isn't something I've tried. You can try to make a hipfire build and do that, but I think for the purposes of this weapon, using it in a hipfire build is just kind of not what it's meant to do. Unfortunately, this weapon only has hollow point, does not have synthetic tip, so really can't make use of any of the headshot ammo. This is going to be like the general purpose build for this weapon. It's going to be nothing surprising. It's just light and suppressor, heavy extended barrel. Heavy extended barrel gets its muzzle velocity all the way up to just under 800 meters per second. And of course, the heavy barrel makes it more accurate while you're just shooting for prolonged periods of time. Just the best barrel attachment in the game right now, in my opinion. Slim angled grip. You can optionally also go for full angled or 6H 6.4 vertical if you do find the recoil to be too much on this weapon. But I do have a max recoil control build that I'll be going over just a little bit later. I'm using the 20 fast mag, and again, unfortunately, hollow point really doesn't do anything on this gun. And then I use green laser. You can optionally go to red laser if you don't like the fact that enemies can see your lasers. It does actually matter quite a bit in this game. So just sort of personal preference. This gun kind of trucks them though, so at that mid-range, people seeing your laser doesn't really matter in my opinion. And then for the other build, this is a build for the thermal sight variant. Thermal sights in this game, extremely good. So this is essentially just the same build minus the laser, minus the fast mag, and then you can afford the thermal sight. So it's light and suppressor, heavy extended, slim angled. And then the maximum recoil control build is actually pretty funny. I mean, it just really tames this weapon down. However, this does have downsides. This is for the people that really struggle with recoil control. It does not have a suppressor. It doesn't have a flashlight or anything like that. So just keep in mind, when you shoot this weapon, there's going to be a dot above your head, and you're going to be spotted on the minimap. So those are the trade-offs for using muzzle brakes, unfortunately, in this game right now. I'm using the compensated brake, again, heavy extended, and I'm using the classic vertical. If you think basically this is too much recoil control, of course you can go with the 6H 6.4, or you can go down here to like the slim angled or the full angled, and you can, you know, choose other attachments like fast mag or mag catch or whatever. But this is meant for maximum recoil control. and it definitely does the job. Now, I was also trying to theory craft another build for you LARPer types, right? So I really wanted to try to fit in the LPVO scope with some sort of like bipod-esque build and have it suppressed and, you know, all this shit. I thought maybe to myself people would appreciate this a little bit. Maybe we could put like mag catch in there, or perhaps even like match trigger. But again, match trigger is kind of a useless attachment but I guess for the purposes of setting up like a LARP build or whatever you want to call it, you could slap that on there, set it to semi, and use this as sort of like a pseudo DMR sort of thing if you want to use this weapon in that use case scenario. And well, that's basically it for the M277. I can briefly show you guys a hipfire build if you want to do that. For hipfire builds, my thought process is essentially, you know, you're up in their face, so how much does a suppressor actually matter sort of thing. If you want a suppressor, you can go with CQB suppressor, and then you can just stick with the heavy extended barrel. Obviously, you're going to want to go all the way down to like a 1x, and then use flashlight and the 20-point green laser, which I cannot equip right now. Let's just do this real quick. Still can't equip it. Match trigger right there. Boom. You want the 20-point green laser. And then let's see. I mean, the M277 is going to be pretty unruly without a grip. I mean, let's just see how bad it is. Oh, it's actually not that bad at all. All right, well, let's see. What else can we fit in here? With a reload build, you're going to want probably the fastest. Not in the hipfire build. The hipfire build, you're probably going to want the fastest reload you can get. So mag catch with a 20-round fast mag. CQB suppressor, so no hipfire penalty. And this would be the hipfire build. It's actually pretty damn good. Yeah, wow, this is way better than I thought it would be. So there you go. Multiple builds for the M277 there. I would recommend this build for people that struggle with recoil, and this build is probably generally the best build in the game for this gun. Light and suppressor, slim angled, 20 fast, green laser, heavy extended. Sight of your choice. So that'll do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let me know what weapon I should cover next. I have a bunch of these videos coming out. I plan to cover a lot of weapons, all the weapons that come out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.